Who would have thought that we'll be getting a 10th installment of a Fast and Furious film? At this rate, I would not be surprised even if we get a 20th installment someday. After all, we don't need logic here anymore when I've got family. Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel Movie Synthesis. This is Sarfraz this side, and today we're going to talk about how atrocious Fast 10 is, and even after all that, if it's still watchable, if it's still enjoyable. So Fast 10 brings everyone on board, everyone who has been a part of this family in the previous films. Like, there is literally everyone. There is even a tribute video for the late Paul Walker, which is a very emotional one. And along with that, we have Mr. Diesel leading the pack. We have John Cena. You can finally see him in this film. There is Kate Blanchett. There are a lot of dead characters coming to life. There are a lot of like not so surprising cameos. So I think अगर सूरज बड़जात्या की जगह सिद्धार्थ आनंद को एक फैमिली मूवी बनाने को बोल दिया जाए, this is what we're going to get. So this time Dom and his family are under a threat from in the form of Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa is terrific in the film. He's playing a Joker-like character. He's very sinister. He's crazy, and he actually feels like a threat to an otherwise invincible Dominic Toretto. So, like when we talk about Fast and Furious films, the villains always end up joining forces with Dom's family in the next Fast and Furious film, and that's how they end up being less of a threat. But in this movie, he actually feels very dangerous, and I don't see that happening in the coming installments. But because the movie has been left on a there is a huge cliffhanger at the end. And as you already must have known, this is a part of a trilogy. It's the first film and there are 2 more films coming. So the best thing about F10 is like they are back on the streets. Like there's a lot of street action going on here. In F9, they literally went to outer space. I mean, compared to that, everything will seem pretty grounded in this film. That doesn't mean it's a John Wick or a Mission Impossible kind of film. The action is still loud, it's still illogical, but I still had my fun in the theater. The action sequences, the entry sequences, all of them are supposed to make you hoot. And that's what I like about these the Fast and Furious films. They are very self-aware of what they're showing. They crack jokes around the same of how invincible they are. And you enjoy them how they interact about this whole thing with each other and what is been presented to you. They don't try to be anything else. This is how it is. This is how it has been since the last few films. So in that I think the final word, because for me if I talk about this film, would be that it's actually one of the better Fast and the Furious films, and it's very enjoyable. So you should definitely check it out. And also don't forget to catch that post-credit scene. It's a huge one. And the cliffhanger, where they end the movie, it's also very interesting. Like, it will be very interesting to see what transpires next. And yeah, so do check it out and do subscribe to my channel. Do follow, do share. Follow my Instagram page as well, and I will see you soon in the next video.